हेलो एंड यू वाचिंग क्लैपट्रैप, वी आर बैक अगेन। एक बार फिर से आपका स्वागत है। वेरी डिफरेंट वीडियो, क्योंकि आज एक अलग तरह से हम एक फर्नीचर स्टोर को एक्सप्लोर करेंगे। एंड विम्स एंड फैंसीज, छोटा सा ब्रीफ उन लोगों के लिए जिन्होंने अभी रिसेंटली हमको ज्वाइन किया है, उनको बता दें कि विम्स एंड फैंसीज हैज़ बीन वन ऑफ द मोस्ट very close associate with Claptrap, because they have been serving not only good furniture unit, also serving at very good price. Owner of the company is Mr. Shubham Sharma. We have been meeting him, and in fact we have been traveling with him to different parts of the world and country as well. If you remember, last time we traveled to Europe, we were in Italy, we were together, and the purpose was very clear. It was made very obvious. And this video is shot in China. Of course I was not there, but Mr. Sharma has shot it there exclusively for Claptrap family members. This is where he learns the design idea. Let's begin the video.
Hi, my name is Shubham Sharma and I own Whims Fancies. This video is exclusive for Claptrap, and right now we are in China, Foshan city, and we are here for sourcing high quality dining tables, coffee tables and lounge chairs for our clients, and we'll give you a tour of the mall, and we'll also take you to the factory. Thank you. So these are the leatherite beds. So you can customize it in leather, pure leather, PU also, and you can also customize it in leatherite. So this is high quality PU, but China में most of the beds in China is without storage. So ये without storage beds हैं सारे, and India में we can make the same one in a better price और with the storage. So जो भी आप डिज़ाइन यहाँ देख रहे हो वो हम इंडिया में बना सकते हैं with leather also, with high quality leatherite also, and same designs. So whomsoever which is interested, so they can contact us and we can make the same designs in India with high quality leatherite and with storage beds.
Okay, so this footage has come from China, as you know already. We have already established, and the name of the company is Whims and Fancies. We'll take the entire point of view, POV, of Mr. Sharma, owner of Whims and Fancies. He is a furniture designer, manufacturer and architect, got into furniture manufacturing. We have been traveling to China, and I'm sure half of you must have already traveled or seen other videos as well. China keeps on coming up with new designs, so idea is to actually show you what is available in China today. And there's another bandwidth that we want to work upon. We want to explain how good designers, basically, from India or from other Asian countries, they travel cross borders. Idea is not to just copy designs, but also to understand, because fortunately these developed nations, they have got very systematic, organized and professional way of operating when it comes to furniture manufacturing. Well, talking about this one, this is wooden and mid-century, and there's one thing that you get to learn there in China is the Chinese neoclassic. The Chinese neoclassic furniture is predominantly made out of wicker and wood. They do not use high gloss, so matte finishes in these days you can do that. Also, this is used in, like this one is also neo-Chinese classic, and this boucle seat is also a Scandinavian, very popularly known as a Scandinavian, but it is very modern contemporary as well, because people are experimenting with colors. Taking you back to the point where I left you with, and I was talking about the Chinese and the establishment of Chinese manufacturing units in China, and especially Foshan. Unlike India, they have got a lot of setups, and the best part is the government of China has supported institutes. So there's a line of people, those who are involved in kind of innovating designs. Of course, copying designs from different parts of the world, especially Europe, when it comes to Italy and other European nations. But at the same time, there's another group of people, those who keep on evolving, and they have excelled the mastery in making furniture unit at affordable price and very good design as well. There are a couple of institutes, those who are involved or those who are pioneer, or they're playing pivotal role in creating designs in crafting, because they have got dexterous and extremely skilled teachers and principals in schools, and the institute owners, they innovate designs. Once these designs are innovated, then they are given it to furniture manufacturers. Of course, it's a business for them, so they sell it. And then later these manufacturing companies, they replicate these designs with minor alteration and sometimes without it, because most of the designs are aesthetically correct. So that's how the whole China functions. There are various industries. In fact, if you look at closely, there are some exclusive high-end malls like Louvre malls near Sofitel hotels for Shan, and then you have got other Sunlink Plaza and other places where you have very mid-segment and upper segment furniture units as well. So you need to find out the right source. Like for example, this one has got a bit of the Roberto Cavalli style and Bentley mixed. This one is also Bentley sofa design mixed already, made out of leather. So this video is basically is about exploring some designs so that you can also try that at home. And this is yours, and this was an accent chair. So whenever you're making an accent chair, it has to be very loud and clear. All right. So as we were saying in the beginning of the video, that any company or any designer who travels, be it Gauri Khan or Shubham Sharma, all of them, they basically are inquisitive, creative people, and they keep on exploring market, and they travel across borders. They fly down from one nation to another nation just to explore market, to understand what is going on. The best part about these nations, most of the designs produced by them, they come with extreme conviction, because the people working behind these designs, they come out with extreme sense of understanding the furniture unit. They understand your purpose, they understand anthropology, they understand human anatomy, because every single mm scale is measured according to your taste and comfort, so that you do not get uncomfortable on these designs. China also has excelled in another field, that is economizing the entire furniture unit and manufacturing process for very two obvious reasons. First of all, they have mass production. There are companies involved in making one kind of designs and nobody replicates them, and they do not make any kind of alterations. And the mass production units are actually giving them a leverage and the levy and a privilege to produce them at very good price. Second is the tax policy of the nation, and then the institutes, and then the entire labor policy of China is helping them to come out with these kind of designs. These all designs, not the main purpose, all the designs shown in the video, they can be made in India as well. Of course, they can be imported, and you can contact Mr. Sharma, you can contact Whims Fancies, they'll be able to help you. And in case you want to get them replicated in India, you can always do that. And Whims Fancies, if we talk about this, meantime you're enjoying these kids furniture units, let me tell you about Whims Fancies. Whims Fancies has been working very differently. Unlike any other run-of-the-mill furniture manufacturers, he is personally involved in crafting and designing. And in fact, if you look at Claptrap's entire filmography or entire work or body of work, you will spot one thing, that Whims Fancies will never disappoint you and will never make you feel uncomfortable with those designs. Those are very cliched and overly seen in every single store. All the designs shown in Whims Fancies and the store around, they are exclusive. So exclusivity is one, and the material, the kind of finish, the kind of look he creates, very few people can actually execute that kind of excellence. So you have to be very, very careful, and when you are buying furniture units, if you are looking for good designs, if you are looking for good finish at good price, you need to be a little patient, because from three things, that is fast, good and cheap, you can only choose two. If it is good, it can't be. If it is good and fast, it can't be cheap. If it is cheap and it is fast, it can't be good for sure. And if it is good and cheap, it can't be fast, I said. If it is fast and if it is cheap, it can't be good. So that's how the whole proposition, you know what I'm trying to say. So Whims Fancies, coming back to it, any of these designs, the whole idea of shooting this video by Mr. Sharma is to tell you that he wanted to pass on this message to you, that in case you choose any of them, you can always call him, and he'll be happy to serve you. Every furniture unit goes through a trial and error process, and there are two ways of doing it. First unit of every single showroom goes through a prototype. Prototype is when you when you place your requirement, and the owner will actually start working upon it. They will take the measurement, they will collect all kind of the kind of substance, the kind of material required to execute that project, and then one prototype will be created. Once the prototype is okayed, half of the time prototypes are not okay because it has to go through a long process. Then they have to rework upon this. So people, those who want to get the bespoke furniture done, you can all get in touch with him because he's ready to make prototype and show you the kind of designs he can execute. तो ये वीडियो का पूरा आइडिया था कि हम आपको दिखा सकें कि किस तरह के डिज़ाइंस हैं जो आप विम्स एंड फैंसीज़ में क्रिएट करा सकते हैं. काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें और भी हैं जो ऑफ कोर्स कैन नॉट बी रेप्लिकेटेड. फॉर एग्जांपल लाइवेज फर्नीचर कैन नॉट बी रेप्लिकेटेड, बट ऑल द बेड, सोफाज, काउचेज, सीट्स, चेयर्स, they can be replicated. There's one more reason why these units can easily be replicated, because most of them have very subtle and the fabric is very simple, and if not exactly the same, but you will find something similar to it, so you can be rest assured. But last but not the least, very important request that I want to make whenever you are placing an order to Whims and Fancies or any other store for that matter, please take suggestions from them, because they are the masters in this industry. They are the masters in that field. So they will guide you with the right kind of size, color, scales, prices, designs, and also the kind of shape you should go for. That will give you a good comfort. Yes, of course, ultimately decision is yours, but trust me, if you start paying attention to them, you will always be at the end of receiving benefits. That's all for now. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. We'll see you very soon.